Hey guys, Monkey Man here. Today we're going to talk about the IPV4S. Okay, how does it relate to the IPv4? It's got subtle changes to it. The IPv4 is a 100 watt device, stock, not upgraded. This is 120 watts, straight out of the box. All right, let's see how she hits. I'm vaping today on a Billow version 2. It has a dual coil titanium setup. The coil readout, if you can see this, is at 0.08 build, okay, at 40 joules. One of the key differences you can tell between the 4S and the 4 is the marking right down here on the bottom. As in this one says Pioneer for You, or the symbol for it, and IPV4S, okay? What it also does is that it no longer has, remember on the 4S right back here, let me take this off so you can see, it no longer has that charging port in the back, okay? Which is kind of funny because if you look at it very closely, you can see where it used to be. All they did was just cover it up. Okay, unfortunately so. Let's put this back on. And there she is. Let's take it down to the table. Let's do the unboxing. Let's see what we get. Okay? Alright guys, here's the box for the IPv4. On the front of the box, it tells you the website where you can go check out Pioneer for You. On top, it'll tell you what it is, the Pioneer IPv4S that does 120 watts and 100 joules. You can get this in 5 different colors, which is black, silver, blue, red, and gold. However, I've only seen this unit in black. It gives you, I don't know what symbol that is, but it gives you a symbol on this box. It gives you the logo on one side, logo on the other side, and it gives you the 5 colors that it comes with. And on the back of the box, it again gives you the logo and basically what it is, what the contents of the box are. It also tells you, caution, this is not a toy. And it's also saying that this IPv4S goes between 7 watts and 100 watts. Okay, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's see what else is in this box. Okay, you get the manual for this box. Excuse me, for the mod. Okay, very descriptive. Anything you need to know in this manual, it'll let you know. Okay, you also get a warranty card. Okay, through Pioneer for You. Okay, as you can see, lots of info. Hey, look, it's the quality control guy again. And it's still number 2. I'm telling you, this guy gets around, this guy. One thing that was not in the original IPv4 box was this. Okay? This basically tells you not to use batteries that have bad skins, that are cut, ripped, anything like that. Okay? As it tells you on the back right here. Alright? They cannot warranty any issues with the unit if you use batteries that are torn, ripped, common sense stuff. Okay? And one of the last things it comes with, as I take this apart, is a USB cable. Okay, it's only like maybe a foot, maybe 2 feet long. That's about it. Okay, it's a mini USB to a regular USB on the side. This is strictly for updating the firmware, not to charge the unit. To charge the unit, you need to take it apart and use an external battery charger. Alright, so let's go over the device. Alright guys, here's the device itself. Alright, it's a very solid device. Nothing clicks on it, as in clickety noises. The screen is very bright and very well lit. You can see it in the sun, not like the original IPv4 where it had a mirror finish, so it was difficult to see outside. Now that only was true with the IPv4 silver color, because when you had the black one, you didn't have that issue. Okay, I'm assuming that this might actually do that as well if I ever get my hands on a silver one. Okay, here's one side of it. Here's the back, or excuse me, the bottom. You can see the mini USB plug on this end, and you can see the battery venting hole. So if your batteries get hot, they'll vent right out of here. Okay, you have the power button and the plus and minus on this end. Okay, you also have a 510 connector, which is right here. Okay, and it's nice, and it's got air holes, the 4, you can see that. Okay, now let's take it apart. Turn it off first. No, actually I won't. What we'll do is let's turn this guy on. He's going to say off now, but let's turn it on. 5 clicks on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the logo. IPV4S, and then you can go ahead and do something, but it says check atomizer because I don't have anything connected. Alright guys, let's go into the menu, and it's exactly how it is if you want to get into the IPv4 compared to the 4S. Same thing, 5 clicks in, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went too far, but you get my point. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. Okay, it tells you this, system on. At this point, what you can do is if you hit the power button, this happens. It goes to the next one. Okay, so when it go back, if you hit either the plus or the minus, the unit will turn off, as like this. Alright, let's turn it back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go into the menu, so it's another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now it says system on. Okay, or I hit the power button again, and it'll give you mode. So at mode, you have joule or power. Power would be wattage, joule would be temp control. We'll leave it on joule. Next one, unit Fahrenheit or Celsius. Celsius is between 1 and 300, and Fahrenheit is between 212 and 572. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Temp. At this point, this is where you can set your temp whatever you do desire. So let me see, I'll set it to 450. So let's go to the next item, which is coil select. TI out of the box, which is titanium, or nickel, which is Ni200. Okay, in this particular instance, we are going to use TI, meaning titanium. Next option. Okay, at this point, you can hit the power button to go to the next one, like this. Okay, or you can hit one of these 2 buttons, and you'll go back to vaping, like this. And there you go. But like I said, if I hit this button, it'll say check atomizer. Alright guys, let's go back up top. Oh, you know what? Couple more things. Let's do this. Let's turn this unit off first. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, check atomizer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. When you're sleeping, it won't do anything, so you gotta wake it up. So it's the system on right now. See, I waited too long, so now I gotta go back in there. Okay, so at this point, I want system off. Turn it off. Let's open her up. There you go. There's 2 batteries inside. Throw those on the side for a moment. Okay, this is the same exact setup like the IPv4. Okay, you have springy buttons down here on the bottom. Okay, and then right up here, there's solid buttons. They don't move, not at all. Okay, this is how you put the batteries in. Pretty common sense. Plus, minus, as in the plus side goes down here, negative side goes down here. To put them in, You put the one end in, press it in, and click. Alright? That's a tank. Can't put that in there. Okay? And on this side, the negative end of the battery goes right here. So you push it in, and you pop it in. And that's it. And then you got the little ribbons thin here. And then this is how you close it. Okay? And you snap together. Alright? Now, one thing I will tell you is this door is plastic. It feels like plastic. It doesn't feel like aluminum. Not at all. Just like the other IPV4. To put it in, you put it in. And you lock it in. And that's it. No big deal. Make sure you put it in correctly. Because I just put it in upside down. And that's it. Okay? And it holds pretty secure. You got to force it a little bit to pop it open. It's held in, okay, by these two ball bearings on this side, okay. And on the other side, it gives you 2 more ball bearings, okay. There you go, nice and on, and that's it. All right, guys, let's go back up top. Let's hear some pros and cons about this device, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, final thoughts on the IPV4S. What do I honestly think about this device? Compared to the 4, it's a much better device. Obviously, it gives you titanium mode right out of the box. As in the 4S, the only way to achieve the titanium mode was to update the firmware. And updating the firmware also brought you up to 120 watts. This already comes with 120 watts. Alright, the logo, I know, is cosmetic. I like the little logo on the bottom. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, and I like the solid black color. It looks nice. Vaping wise, you know, I really got to remember to open up the AFC, which is the airflow control. Because if you don't, you're just choking on it. And like I said, I'm vaping at 450 degrees at 40 joules on a 0.08 build. Okay? It's nice. I can taste everything. But that's titanium for you. Would I go out tomorrow and buy one of these? My answer would be no, I wouldn't. Why? My personal opinion, it's too big, too bulky. I mean, here you go. This is the IPV3 Li, and this is the IPV4. They're very similar on size. Okay, they're about the same height. The wait a minute. The IPV3, the Li is just a hair thicker. Okay, but the 4S, it feels bigger. It actually feels heavier as well. Both of them have batteries in it. And I don't know why one feels heavier than the other. Maybe because this is more plastically, has more metal. This is actually lighter. I like this mod better. This does everything this does, only that this gives you 200 watts. Okay, 165 watts stock, 200 with the upgrade. This one maximum is 120 watts. They both do 50 joules maximum for nickel. And they also do 100 joules maximum for titanium. Okay, well, it's a decent machine. Who would benefit from using this machine, this device? I would honestly say intermediate to anyone higher than intermediate. Why? Because this has so many functions. This does nickel, this does titanium, this also gives you 120 watts, which is a lot of power for a novice. I wouldn't recommend it for a novice, not at all. Okay, somebody who's been around the block a couple times, that knows how to vape, how to build coils and things like that, that makes a difference. Okay, well, that's enough for the IPV4S today. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe. You guys have a great day. Thank you.